This is St.Patrick from L.L.R Realty again, coming at you with Money Talk Tuesdays. I really hope you guys took a look at my last video last week, because it was something essential for you guys to look at and kind of see how I think and see how I, look at life through mentoring of some of those videos that I watch. And it'll definitely give you enlightenment on when he said some people pay $12,000 a year for television. And if you haven't seen it yet, you wouldn't know what I was talking about. So please go back and look at the video so you guys can be enlightened too. Today we're going to talk about real estate investing and how to start a real estate investing business. The first thing you're going to need in real estate investing is your entity, your business entity. And where you would get that for your best legal advice, I would recommend a CPA or an attorney. A CPA is a certified public accountant. I don't recommend that you make this decision on your own. I chose an LLC, but that was through, again, expertise advice. And that's my disclosure. I'm not a CPA or attorney, so I really recommend that you go out and find one of those. And secondly, you would choose your team. In real estate investing, your team would consider an attorney and a CPA, hence what you just need to start your business entity. You need your attorney to close deals for you, title search, some of that. They're parallel to title closing companies, which you would also need. So that's 3 for now. That'd be your attorney, your CPA, which handles your accountant too. At the end of the year or whatever, give them they look at all your bank statements and what you've been spending, so you don't owe the IRS at the end of the year and lose your company. And thirdly is a title company. Those are the ones that do the title searches, that close the deals for you under the HUDs, and you get your pay the correct way. And then you would need a contractor. Contractors are people that go ahead and fix the home for you, rehab the home for you. Make sure that they have license numbers. A lot of times you go and get the mom and pop contractors, and they kind of run away from you. They run with your money, things like that of that nature. Be an expert at hiring experts is what I was taught. So you got to hire the best. It's not about color. It's not about race or anything like that. But it is about how their perception. It is how they come to you. Are they on time? Do they have all of their contact info on their card the correct way? Do they, are they a man or a woman of their word when they say, I'll be here on Tuesday, and they show up on Wednesday and don't even call back? Those are little things you guys need to look for. Again, it's nothing about color or race or anything of that nature. It's about ethics and principles when it comes to business. Okay, so we were at title company, we're at attorney, CPA, and contractor. Now you would need things to the nature of filter sources, like you can go to mortgage brokers, you can go to banks. These are people that will filter you deals as you get close relationships with them. When you start going in there, introducing yourself, funneling them people to get pre-qualified, like I talked about in my first video, get them pre-qualified through a bank. Like me and Wells Fargo have a really good relationship, so people who need to buy a home or people that want to buy investment homes or things like that, they might not know investors out there to talk to about, so they'll go talk to their bank, and then a bank may call me, a mortgage broker may call me and say, hey, I know someone that's really, really good, that you don't qualify for us, but I know somebody that's really, really good. So then they'll refer that person to me, and I can kind of find them something that suits them. So again, now you're at your entity, you got your team now it's time to brand. When you're branding, like I said, you always want to be business ethic and purpose first. So whenever you're branding, you always want to make sure that your cards have all your correct information on that, as easy as it may seem. Some people get different websites and they don't update their cards, so people go on the website. That's the first thing people do. I know for me, that's what I do. If someone gives a website, the first thing I do is go click that website, and if it says error 8808 or whatever it says, then I'm done. I'm not even doing business with you, because if you can't be accountable for your own website, then you can't be accountable for my money. And that's the way investors, and that's the way anybody should look at it. So make sure your website is professional. Make sure your social media platforms are professional. That's your IG, your Snapchat, your Facebook. Make sure yourself is professional. Whenever you go to meetings, because meetings make money. Don't let anybody fool you. Meetings make money. So when you go to these meetings, you got the right posture, you got the right hygiene, you have the right clothes on, and you know the right things to say. If you don't, just sit back and listen, and we'll talk at the next meeting. It's okay to be quiet, because I'm a really quiet person. I know people want me to have more energy and whatnot, but I am what I am, and I'm comfortable with that. But sometimes you gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So sometimes I go out my way and I do speak up, because if you're not noticed, then you're nobody. So sometimes you do have to be noticeable and knowledgeable and speak out at times, but not always. So with that branding, again, now you can move along to you can do things such as creative advertising, like say for here, I'm at Freshy Food place right here. It's a place that I think is really cool, but I can call, I can come in, I can ask for the manager, I can say, hey, I love what you're doing here, I love everything that you do. Let's partner up on, a future deal. I see you guys are really doing good. You might need another storefront or another, building. Let me look for you. Here's my card. Let's go out and try to find some investment deals. Now, a lot of times they already have a real estate agent or a broker or investor, but you never know, because the rule of thumb in business that I was taught is you should always have your team in threes. So going back to your team, everyone that I named, the contractor, the title agent, the mortgage broker, your attorney, your CPA should always be in threes. Why do you want them in threes? Because when your primary lawyer is sick or isn't adding up to what they're supposed to do, or they've been slacking lately, you would go to your backup. And when your backup is messing up, you would go to that backup. So it's basically having a backup for your backup. That's how you're supposed to look at it. The worst thing in real estate is for you to be out there wholesaling or whatever you're doing, and you got a deal out of nowhere, and now you're scrambling looking for everybody. Now you're trying to call or a mortgage broker that you've never even seen, but you've seen them on, you got the number on Google, and you try calling, and this guy doesn't, or he or she doesn't really know you, and you try to come in there and scramble something together real quick and try to put together a deal, and it's gonna all fall apart because you don't have your ducks in order. So always have your primary, your second, and your third, so you can have a backup for your backup. So that would be an ideal thing you want to do. A lot of people think it's hard. It's really not that hard. You just got to hit these meetings. You got to hit these events. You got to keep going to just walk in sometimes. Just keep calling, asking for interviews, and you would say, hey, I'm starting a real estate investment company, and I'm interviewing you to be a possible team member on my team, because you make the money. I mean, they're sitting there and you're going out looking for deals. Why would they not want to be on your team? It's not like they have to work for you. In a sense, you're the one going out finding deals, and you're bringing them that contract to close on. You're bringing them that, those people to filter through. They're bringing you filter sources, and you're bringing them back some filter sources to get pre-qualified. Like, you're doing work for them. So they would want to be on your team if you come correct, if you come with a brand, if you come with the perception, position, posture, if you come with the right things to say. And like I said, those things are essential in business. So you got your business entity, you got your team, you got your brand, and now it's time to advertise. When you're advertising, like I said, you want to be creative advertising. You want to be precise. You want to know what your demo is. You want to know your area. You don't want to be too big. You don't want to be too small. Like in Miami, Florida, you can do Miami, all of Miami, and then you can do all of Broward. Going to West Palm, some people can do that too. I personally don't, because I don't have any boots on the ground in Broward. In West Palm. So it's all about knowing how strong you are and how weak you are in certain areas. That doesn't mean I don't want to get to West Palm, but I'm not there yet. So I'd kind of be wasting my money in a sense to do advertising and browsing. So advertising, you can do things as door-to-door marketing. You can go door-to-door and do little hangers, those little knob hangers that says company coming soon with the phone number, whatnot, real estate company coming soon, got all your stuff on it. You can do the mail advertising, where I know USPS have something where you just show up with your cards and your flyers, and you pay for the territory, you pay for the zip code, they'll just mail it out for you. You do the business like that. Or you can do the more personable one where you just go to meetings, hand out cards, shake hands, kiss babies, things of that nature. And the more they see you, the more you create a TOMA effect, which is top of the mind awareness, TOMA. And then other things you can do is really just try to be the go-to guy in the community. Set up meetings about real estate education at your local library, at your local jazz, or at your local social event at night. And when that happens with you is you become the expert, because you'll be surprised what people don't know in real estate. So you'll soon become the expert in the community, and this person to that person to this person, like, oh, I remember this person. Always give out cards. Always remember to have cards. Always remember to have cards. Always remember to have cards, because that is very, very important in business. When I can't explain how bad it makes you look when you don't have a card on you. I don't care if you have 3 cars, keep a stack of cards on, and each one of your cars, each one of your purses, each one of your wallets, whatever it is, it's very, very important to have your business cards. And that right there will have you as a cornerstone in your neighborhood to be that go-to person. And believe me, when you do business good, you're a man of your word, you're a woman of your word, you have great ethics, you have great business steppings. When you're stepping into a room, they can see that you are a man of your word and a woman of your word. But it's something that you all should really, really take liking to, because it's your last name that you live for. So if somebody is, I don't know about that person, I don't know about that woman, then your business is done. Because one thing about real estate, your word is everything. And once your word is gone, then you can't do business anymore. You're looked at that person that doesn't do good deals, and it's too much money involved in real estate to be doing bad deals. All right, so I hope that got through to some of you guys. I know I'll be doing some more things about business. I'll get more precise on each one of these topics, but for now I just wanted to give you guys an overlay. Certain websites you can go to get incorporated or to get a business entity is Inc for free, Inc file, things of that nature. I know if you want to do some advertising, you can always go, I forgot what it's called. You can always do, well, you can always go to your local one, because why I suggest a local one? Because you'll get that relationship going. Because if you go to a local graphic design place, guess what? Other people that go into that graphic design place is gonna see your work, because usually they put up the work of their business cards up, and when they go up there and they see, L.L.R Realty, they're like, oh, let me take this number real quick and call this guy, because I was just gonna do my graphic design for my business, but I haven't found a place to have my storefront yet. So let me call him and see if he has a place. So there you go. So go ahead and find these things. Go ahead and do it correctly, the way I recommend it. I'm not saying that it's the only way. I'm just saying it's the way that I recommend. So you can go ahead and practice these things. And if you have any questions, you can comment below, because I know I was kind of all over the place, but go ahead and comment below, and please watch the last video that I put up, and then you can click on the link below of my last video and watch that video by Jim Ron, and it will definitely condition your mind to be a great real estate person or a great person in life. Once again, it's St. Patrick, L.L.R Realty, signing off. Love.